Hey, we're up to speed. This is John, host of MGTOW is Freedom. Yes, MGTOW, men going their own way. It's your freedom. Your freedom. Right? Freedom from gynocentrism. Freedom from Hillary Clinton. Fuck, the bitch is back. I got to do a video about her. But mostly, I'm here to talk about us as individuals. Men, what do we do? Right? What are we made of? How does this work? When I talk about men and what they do and women and what they do, I think it's clearly demonstrated that men are builders and women are destroyers. They're destructive. Men build, women destroy. When you look at a man's life, he starts out, and we're talking his adult life, we're going to move all the way up to age 18. He starts out with a job. He's got a job, and he's got to build on that. Right? A man has a plan. He's going to build onto his job. He's going to get better at his job. He's going to make more at his job. He's going to earn his way through life on his own 2 feet. A man does not look around at others and say, what can I get out of them? What can I steal from that guy? What can I take from him over there? How do I do anything, right, that involves my own effort? No. Men, as a guy, men never say, I'm going to go steal all that shit. I shouldn't say men never say. Good men never say. Right? Yeah, there are thieves and scum out there. But for the most part, the men I see, they work hard and they're happy with where they're at because they've done it on their own. And if they're not happy, they move forward doing it themselves. Women, on the other hand, no. Women survive. They're never happy. And they attach themselves to a man. And they steal all they can from him. They destroy. They destroy the man. Now, if you look at a woman, right? Put them off to the side. You are a woman, actually, I don't want to look at you, right? When you build a house, I'm a general contractor. When you build a house, you don't start at the roof. Women love to start at the roof, right? I want all the shit now. They're starting at a completed product. That's not how it works. Men know that we build our lives. You start at the foundation. You get an education or you go to a trade school. You do your time as an apprentice. However it is, you put in your time, your knowledge, right? You build your body, your health. That's the foundation. And you move up from there until you have a beautiful structure, your life, your self-worth, your value. When you bring in a woman, they are destructive. They tell you you suck. They tell you you don't work hard enough, that you smell bad, that you're a pig, right? That you're ugly. Whatever they can do to tear you down and destroy you because they want to build their own vision using you to do it. Because women are not builders. They are destroyers of men. And the system does that, does it not? How many times do you hear of a divorce story where the woman marries the man, and then when he divorces her, she gives him everything and says, I love you, honey. It was great being married to you. Thank you for all the time and energy and effort. You go ahead and have a great life. That's a lie. They never do that. It is, fuck you. I'm taking all I can get. I'm going to destroy your reputation, your job, try and steal your children from you, and hurt you in every way I can, and then take money from you after I've divorced you and make you pay. That is destruction. I hear from the sweetest little girls, older women. They're so sweet and nice and kind, right? They say and use sweet and kind words, and then I listen to them talking to other women. And I'm not eavesdropping. I'm standing in line at the fucking post office or the supermarket, and I hear sweet, cute, delicate women saying things like, you ought to just take all of his shit. You should leave him. You should make him pay the most. You should make it cost, and that'll teach him a lesson. You do that. You go, girl. Destruction. Only the dumbest men, when they leave women, turn around and keep looking at the woman and say, I'm gonna fuck with you. Only a dumbass man does that. If a woman doesn't want you, you leave them behind. Right? It doesn't matter how rich you are. If you're chasing women or a bus, you're always going to get left behind. Don't do it. Let the woman go. Only dumbasses fuck with women when they're done with them. Dumbasses. Right? Because the moment you chase them, you're telling something that you don't like that it has value. Dumb. Right? But women will do that to you because they're destructive. They want to destroy everything, all the way down to the foundation you built. If they could take your education from you, they will. And they do that by fucking with your job and your ability to make money. They want to destroy you all the way down to the foundation and leave nothing, not one stone stacked on another in your life. That's what they want when they divorce you. Oh, they say they want love and to build with you. They talk about building with you while you do all the fucking work. Right, where you're battling them, trying to keep them off from destroying your ego, your life, your love, your zest for reality. They build a false reality all around you and fuck with you constantly. It's horrible, horrifying. Men are builders and women destroy. When you see that and understand it, when you accept, this is a big part because we've been told that women are creators of life and they're nurturers. It's horseshit. They aren't any more nurturers than men, and in many cases they're not. If your woman is fucking with you and trying to destroy your self-respect, your self-esteem, the credibility, the income you've made for yourself, they're not nurturing. It's the opposite. Women are the opposite of nurturing these days because they've been hypnotized and indoctrinated into the feminist belief system that materialism is more important than being themselves, what they were created to be, what they were engineered to be. However you want to look at how people got to where they're at now, where evolution has brought them. I don't care how you think about it. I don't give a fuck over the fight over atheism and religion. That's your personal decision, right? But the mere fact that we are what we are is real, and that men do build and women insist on destruction when they don't get their way. You know, how do we deal with that as men? Seriously, how do you deal with that? You have to insulate and protect yourself from them. I talked about if you're gonna marry and you have to do it, right? The irrevocable contract trust, put your assets, your wealth, your investments, everything in it. Protect yourself from them. If you don't have to, then don't do it. Don't tie yourself to them in any way. Because they will, and even they'll find a way to take from you and steal. This thing in California for a while, it was called palimony. And our good buddy, the actor, old-timer, Lee Marvin, lost a lawsuit. His girlfriend, longtime girlfriend that he didn't marry, took him to court and sued him and said she had a standard of living that was established. And I guess now they're kind of referring to it as common law marriage. Once you cohabitate with them, they have a right to your shit. Can you fucking believe it? Right? So women are irresponsible and immoral, and they abuse the legal system and our rights because they are destructive and they want to destroy the building that you have created, the building of your life. And believe it or not, in Masonry, Freemasonry, the first 3 degrees are about building yourself as a man, giving yourself worth and value and recognizing and understanding it. And I didn't know that. I expected there to be secrets about other stuff, you know, how the world works, politics, etc. There's none of that there. It's actually about taking a good man and making him better. And that's what we as MGTOW should be doing. We ourselves are good men, and we build on ourselves and make ourselves better. We need to deny destructive forces in our lives, deny them access to our wealth, our social status, to our incomes, because men build and women destroy. It is self-evident now. It is beyond self-evident, and we need to slay the beast. We need to battle feminism in whatever technique or ability we have. If we do not, it will continue to march all over us. March all over us. Feminism is horribly destructive. And I'm not saying go out and destroy women. You know, no, not at all. Only dumbasses that get in your way, right? Feminists that get in your way. You have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Right? You have a right to self-defense. And that just doesn't mean with a gun. It means your personal satisfaction, your joy, happiness, sense of accomplishment and success. It belongs to you. You are a builder of life and value. And if you have a woman, you marry that woman, and you divorce that woman, or she divorces you, which is, I'm going to say, 90% of the time. I divorced my wife, but she forced me to. Right? I had to take the golden opportunity to get the fuck away from her before she could destroy me even more. Anyways, you know, that's what we need to understand, is that you as a man, me as a man, we are an asset, we are valuable, we are a resource that women don't have for themselves and they need. They are destructive. They're like termites to a house. They move in and they live off of it as little parasites, and they destroy the superstructure all the way down to the foundations. And then they use the legal system to knock you over. Horrible, horrible system. Women do not build. Very few of them can. So test what I have to say. I guess I should say, in everything I do or say, test it. Look around and test it. Do women truly build? Or do they move in with a man and build him up for their use? Now, this idea of building them up is not truly building him. It is controlling and manipulating him for their purpose. They want a house, they want a family, these women do. And they have to control the man to get what they want. They have to control the man to get what they want. And if you have a woman that's got an income, that doesn't mean she won't destroy you. It doesn't. They will still go after and destroy you. My ex-wife was making a good income. That just prompted her all the more to fuck with me and destroy me. It was horrifying to watch what she was doing. Because once I got her to the point where she could start making an income for herself, I forced her and said, you're going to go to work. Because she kept quitting. She'd work here and quit, work there and quit, work there and quit. Why? Because I was the foundation. I was the foundation, but I invested in her, and look what it got me. It got me someone who didn't want to work, didn't want to put in the time, and then when she finally decided she was going to fuck me over, she put in all kinds of time, wouldn't come home, got a boyfriend, all the other bullshit, set up a separate residence, the whole fucking thing, started planning a whole nother life. And then when I've divorced her, you're going to love this shit. When I divorced her, right, she fucking moves that guy in instantly, you know, drags him down to his fucking knees in on top of her, right? I move on. Then she goes about destroying me as best she can. It is, if you look at it in the terms of building, starting at a foundation and putting things on top of it, women can't do it. And even if they can hold a job and make decent money, they are still incredibly destructive. Because they are irresponsible and they are immoral. They don't know how to handle money, and they will lose. They will spend your money. They'll put you in debt. They'll buy a bunch of materialistic crap that you'll pay high interest on. They destroy. That is why our country is so fucked up, by the way. Anyways, I'm gonna let this go. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, do it. Don't fucking wait around. Thumbs up this and all videos of MGTOW on every channel. I don't care if they suck or not. Thumbs up. I want YouTube to be forced to reckon with all of this interest in MGTOW. Right? I'm tired of them fucking around with me. I wake up and my entire feed is changed to shit I have no interest in. I'm like, fuck, you know, I thought I had this lined out. They fuck with you. So give this a thumbs up, all videos a thumbs up. At the end of this video, there's going to be another daily, go look at this MGTOW site. Check them out. Invest in MGTOW. Invest in MGTOW producers. A little bit of your time. Learn different perspectives and test what I say. Look around. Test what others say. Don't believe us. See for yourself. It is better to learn from the experience of others than to learn and suffer it yourself. It costs more and it takes more time that way. And some of that is inevitable, but please learn from me and my experiences. Right? I've been around now. Now I'm the fucking old guy. Right? And there are those older than me yet that we can all learn from. So take care. Semper Fi. Right? Oh no, I have the penis. That's right. I get up every morning and I go out and make it happen. I look in the mirror and go, John, you're the man. Only you can do this. And I do it. I encourage myself. And that's the only one doing it. Right? And that's why I come on here. I teach and I encourage you. Don't be ashamed to be a man. Don't apologize for it. Don't succumb to guilt and shame. Be a man. Be proud of it. Step out and fucking make it happen. That's what it's about. That's what it's about on a daily basis. And thank you guys, all of you. Christopher, especially, you're fucking crazy, man. Thank you for the fan funding. You guys are cool. It's been great, and I really, really do appreciate it. Take care.